Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. With that, let's get out to venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Standing by with the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Looks like I'm receiving.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. Leading them out at QB is the former North Carolina Tar Heel, Mitchell Trubisky.
And while we always talk about quarterbacks and what their potential is, we always want to see how it translates. To me, the next big step for Mitchell Trubisky is simply experience. Just 13 starts in his college career at North Carolina.
I'm still learning how to audible and which ones do what, but I'm going to customize that
It's just going to be
probably later on today.
repetition.
So I'm going to audible,
especially during games.
Hello and not new. Hopefully this is on Roki.
Now Trubisky on first down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
On second down, Trubisky. Floating one incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. Third down here. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
All right, hold on. I got to make sure I'm audibling correctly here. All right.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Okay. I hit the wrong button to audible to a run.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it.
All right.
It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Lions will take over. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 10th-year quarterback. This is his first season in his 30s. 30-year-old out of Georgia. It's Matthew Stafford.
One thing you ask for from your quarterback, improvement each and every season. You also ask for consistency. Matthew Stafford, 7 straight years over 4,000 yards passing. He's still looking for that initial playoff victory during his tenure, but I think that he's been leading them towards it and has a chance to get it in the upcoming future.
On first down, Stafford here. And his first pass is incomplete. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver.
What's going on, my friend?
And now it's second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Second and 10, Stafford again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat. Complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
That last catch winds up costing him 3, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd
I
and 13.
like how realistic the sounds are.
Third and long, it's Stafford. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opener we'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Down in any game you play, a good first step right there.
Siri set a reminder, no, Detroit become human.
Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Onto the field now come the Bears. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Hi. I not new.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
If indeed the Chicago Bears were looking for a nice change-up to Jordan Howard at running back, they found it in Tariq Cohen. I'm telling you, this guy is shifty, quick, even though he's small in stature. Some people have called him the latest human joystick.
How about that? That'll be fun for Madden players. Just 5'6", but as you said, he can move. On first down, they run with Howard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
Where you think 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Let's go. Hey, 18.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Oh, what the heck?
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
That was my fault.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Come on, gotta go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
You know, I'm learning the audible cues now.
Trubisky with a give to Howard. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. And the starting crew defensively for Detroit.
Brandon, I remember when Glover Quinn came out of the University of New Mexico as a cornerback, transitioned to the safety position. His forte, intelligence, understanding other teams' offenses, where they try to attack,
running the ball,
and puts himself in a great position to make
all right,
plays
I'm going to
against
see
the
this
ball.
is a pass play. All right, I'm going to audible out.
3rd and 2. Now Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
Okay. I'm going to audible out again.
Now it's Trubisky. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
All right, now I'm going to try to run the ball again. So every time I audible, depending on what button I press, I'm gonna know what my quarterback is doing. So right now it's gonna be a run play. I know it's gonna be a run play.
On the handoff, this is Howard. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
All right, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this pass play here, just to see what each button does. That way I have an idea which buttons do what.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one.
Okay. So I know which ones are pass plays and which ones are run play when I audible out.
9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
All right, I'm going to run the ball here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over.
I'm going to
again.
try.
Nice.
Alright, now I'm going to try a pass play here.
To the red zone for the Bears.
You know what?
This is first and goal from about the 8.
Okay, I'm going to just run the ball here. So I'm going to audible again.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
All right there.
So an even first quarter on the scoreboard, but the threat of points on the horizon. 0-0 our score, and we're back to Soldier Field after this.
All right, these guys are stiffening up here in the middle here.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're
Not
not you
nice
when you're
here.
hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
All right, I'm going to try. Let me try another run play here.
Not
Back
nice
to the
at
10.
all.
They'll try on second and goal here.
This is a lot better gameplay than it was yesterday. I mean, it was a lot of passing. Cancel out.
Hang on, we got you see it? You see it? Come on, come on.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Yeah, this works a lot better when I can know which button's what, especially when I'm audibling to a run play or pass play.
The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third and goal.
All right, I'm going to try to run it in here.
Blue. Hurry.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are in for 6. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
Just took me a while to learn the buttons.
Is on now for the
So
ball and after.
now it's a lot better gameplay. I know I'm going to run the ball. I know when I'm going to pass the ball.
Hey man, I am here first every stream, boy. I like your streams.
Thank you.
Streams.
Parkey adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that one, a 13-play drive in total, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
It's my superhero.
What's up, superhero? You've been consistent on my stream. I'm not saying everybody has to tune in. You know what I mean? Like, if I make you moderator, you have to like join every stream. I mean,
Ever since 284, I've been here every time.
you guys have, lives and shit. You know what I mean? I don't expect everyone to
Here's Parkey
be in the
now,
stream
set
all the
to kick
time.
it away.
I'm still gonna broadcast
On
if
the
there's
return, here comes Amir Abdullah.
1 watching, 0 watching, or
And a good
30
effort
people
on the
watching,
return
you know?
There gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense
But
now
I
as they
don't
head
care
back
about
out
being
onto the
mod, but you
field.
will
They
see
put it
most
last time
streams.
they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3,
You
2nd and
frickin' started
manageable.
as soon as
Keep
I was
accumulating
getting
first
dressed.
downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because
What
then
time is
the
it
defense has the
at
advantage.
where you're at?
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And this is incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Like over here, where I live in Chicago, it's about 8, little past 8.
I woke up and started getting my clothes on 'cause I sleep in my underwear. It's 9:22.
Okay, so you're East Coast. Okay.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a
About
2nd and
9:22
10.
about 8:22 my time. Okay. Cool. Where you from, my friend?
First carry for LeGarrette Blount. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Are
surprised
you
now.
8 a.m. or
A little bit of
p.m. and I
pressure
am in
going
East
at the
Dublin,
quarterback in
Georgia?
the expected passing situation.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, Stafford. Catch made right side by
Are you?
Wilson.
You said 9:22 a.m. or p.m.?
It'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Here's Sam Martin now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's
I
another
am
boomer.
922M. What are you? And I live in East Dublin, Georgia.
Oh,
And this
okay.
one hits
No,
at the
it's
3 and then bounds into the end zone.
it's
for a
8:22
touchback.
a.m. over here in
The Bears offense
Chicago.
now getting ready
Well, now
to take
924.
over. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now.
I'm Central
they have to
Time,
feel
so
great
it's
about
about
their opportunity.
8:24 in the morning.
You see it?
1 hour difference, boy.
Gotta go.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He was brought down by
Waiting
Devon
for my
Kennard.
breakfast burrito to cook up,
A
boy.
well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to
All right,
be
hold
in a
on.
different drive because that one
Let me
just
pause the
meshed
game real quick.
perfectly
I'll be
for the
right back. I
defense.
gotta
All the gaps
put my
were
son in
filled,
the
except for
shower.
the one the offense really.
Be right back, my friend.
KK. MOGOK. Emoji cool smile, emoji thinking face, emoji thumbs up, emoji okay, emoji fire, emoji perfect score, emoji fire, emoji okay, emoji thumbs up, emoji thinking face, emoji cool smile. I be a sneeze boy oi 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 a shoo oi. Ah. Ah. Ah aha, chew. No, in real life I really am sneezing a lot. Ah. Eh hi aha. Eh hi aha ah shoo ah. Chew. Give me about 5 minutes or so getting my boy ready for church. Sorry if I had to pause the game. It's okay, I was in the shower anyway. Had to bathe my baby bro.
wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle.
Let's go. We're on the ball after this. Hurry.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. And a little floater there is incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for.
All
and
right.
takes us from second to third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the
Okay,
ground.
that was a little bit of a 5-minute break.
The Bears on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Okay, I'm going to try and pass it because I have no idea.
We're go. Let's go. Come on, gotta go.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burton. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
All right.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
I like the kicking meter. Should be a good punt.
Take it at the 37.
Oh, you fall.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation,
Still going to try to learn the defense plays. Probably going to have my brother-in-law help me with that. What ones do what.
The first down and change our momentum.
Stafford toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Stafford on second down. And that's incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Throwing is Stafford. And Tate's got it. A good pickup there at 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
To throw on second down is Stafford. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Lions on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. Screen pass to Blount. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it. Those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Jordan Howard and the rest of the offense heading back out there. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Sit up! 180! We're go!
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Sit up! 180! Red, up!
A give to Howard. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On first down, Trubisky. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that, but if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Red, up! Come on, gotta go.
They run with Howard. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
You see it? Hurry.
On third down, Trubisky. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So here come the Lions now. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
All right, here we go.
All right, when I get close to the halftime, I'm going to pause the game, give me some coffee.
Stafford. Right side, Tate. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
About 35 seconds, I'm going to pause the game, pour me a cup of coffee, and I'll be right back.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
I'm doing better running the ball, passing the ball, not so good right now.
Second down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
He had that ball too long.
Akeem Hicks in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Throwing on 3rd and long. Stafford. And some space here.
Wow.
And avoids the contact by sliding. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
That was bad defense right there. They're going to kick the field goal. At least I would. It's a close game, boys.
So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
All right, guys, it's going to go to halftime real quick. I'm going to pause the game, pour me a cup of coffee, and I'll be right back in about a minute or 2.
Now the return man. This is Benny Cunningham.
It's a lot closer now.
So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Right, let me get you then back on this. My wife with the hairdryer. So.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports halftime report. We want to remind you that new this year in regular season games, I'll take you around the NFL, give you stats and scores.
All right, I'll be right back, guys. Let me go get me a cup of coffee and resume the second half. Me playing this game for the second day in a row, a lot better gameplay, a lot better learning what audibles, which buttons do what when you audible. So it's not a blowout, it's a close game. So, all right, I'll be back, guys.
Okay.
From games in progress, as well as look back at games that have already been completed. So keep an eye out for that. But for now, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Now Abdullah, the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Sam Acho coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And the pressure gets to him again. Aaron Lynch, he's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Aaron Lynch, of course, came to Chicago in free agency from San Francisco.
An excellent pass rusher. 12.5 sacks his first 2 years with the 49ers. Injuries have limited him recently, but they're hoping he can be the great complement to Leonard Floyd on the other side getting after quarterbacks.
Yo man, I am pretty decent at most games, but let me say NFL I suck at, an NBA I am only decent, not good.
Here's Sam Martin now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at about the 28. A good return there, 17 yards, and the Bears take over. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Move, move, move.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out.
False start, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in second and
So
manageable.
close.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, and now he bowls him over. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Dang man, GG.
On first, they go right back to Howard. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on
GG.
that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Come on, come on. There you go, you see it, you see it?
Now Howard works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. Remember at the outset you talked about the key being keeping him under 100 yards. Well, he's over 100 now. We're in the third quarter.
So that has happened, right? So that goal's gone. Can they bottle him up the rest of the way? They'll need to do so if they want to try and win this one.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I think someone's going to get into QB1 here when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted.
Hi.
Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And Parkey's kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. Now Abdullah, the return. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They start on the ground here with Blunt. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Stanford. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now a carry for Blunt. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
On 1st down at Stafford. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, Michael Roberts, there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to the air on 2nd down. Stafford, his throw incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10.
You see it? You see it? Hurry, hurry.
They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Hey.
You see it? You see it?
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. Gonna let one fly. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Nevin Lawson with a pick.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But
What's going on, guys? Pro Gamer.
After the incomplete pass here
Dragon.
now is 2nd and 10.
If you're new, feel free to subscribe.
2nd and 10, Stafford again.
I can run the ball, but I can't pass the ball.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Fielded at the 33. A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. The Bears offense led by Mitch Trubisky heading back out there. The lead is theirs here in the third quarter, but it's really been the ground game that's been the recipe for success.
You mean the spotlight isn't shining as brightly on the guy throwing it?
No, it's the man behind him that's had a heck of a game.
And that's really okay. That's actually what you're looking for. I mean, your pride tells you, hey, I want to be responsible. I want to throw a bunch of touchdown passes. But when you're able to run the football, typically
What
speaking,
happened to
your
Will
team's doing pretty
Haderberg?
well. And in this case, they're winning.
We'll see if they have balance on this drive. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Well, man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
3 down. Let's go. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. It's a party now. It's a party. Hang on, we got, you see it?
Running with Howard. And he's going to be met at about the 43. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. The Bears on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8.
4 down. Hang on, we got, you see it?
They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's one. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. 3rd down from the 2, 4th down lurking, but one more shot here. What do you do, Charles?
I think you run it here. Try and create some space, get your punter a little bit more room, and if you're really lucky, you get enough space to get first down. But I think right now the big thing is take care of the football, get space for your punter, and get rid of the ball.
Mr. Conservative.
Yeah, I do kind of wear that well, don't I?
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on 3rd down.
Cool. Let's see.
Run again with Blunt. And he'll get this only up to about
this is a closer game than
just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This is what
than
happens
yesterday.
sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out
and it's also pretty cool to actually know what you're doing in the game now.
Here's Sam Martin.
It took me a while to figure it out.
Terrific so far.
Especially when you audible, I know if I'm going to run, I'm going to pass, if I'm going to be a long play, if I'm going to do a play action pass.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick.
A lot better than it was yesterday. A lot better.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
I'm going to audible.
Come on.
Run.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
Change it up to run play again.
They go with Howard again. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
All right, I'm going to play action pass here.
We're go.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. this is going to be incomplete.
Perhaps
Was it a
they
play
overthought
action
this
pass?
one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
All right, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to back out. I'm going to back out.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th
All right, I'm
down.
going to audible. I'm going to run this ball. Change it up.
And he'll go on the ground. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
All right, I'm going to audible again and see what pass plays this one.
Right back to him on first down.
Like a pitch, I think.
The tackle made there by Jared Davis. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
All right, passing it.
On second down, Trubisky. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears first down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Okay.
Trubisky now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Audible again. This should be a play action.
They go play action here on first down. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
All right, I'm going to try to run the ball.
Hey, gotta go.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
That's under the...
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
All right, we need a first down and let them...
So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This time it's 3rd and 3.
All right. Let's go with the short pass. Maybe this, I think this is the short pass right here. To Taylor Gabriel.
Trubisky to throw.
You're gonna do it.
Finding Gabriel complete. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Okay.
So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready.
All right, I'm going to try a play action pass. I'm going to hot route.
Trubisky now, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Okay.
Nice boy.
So I'm going to play action pass, audible out, play action, and I'm going to try to hot route it to Allen Robinson. Let's see.
Looking here, Trubisky wants to throw it. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
TD.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
Well, I'm explaining exactly what I'm doing.
Parkey with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
I mean, I'm explaining what I'm doing because that way I don't want people to think that I'm just pressing buttons and just guessing.
Think they can come back in a minute and a half.
So I'm telling you exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what's going on. So I'm not just buttoning the buttons.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Now Abdullah, the return. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 6 there.
1 minute 42 seconds to come back.
To throw on second down. Stafford, and it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Stafford to the former Seahawk Wilson for Lions first.
Still going to play another game after this one's over.
Stafford.
Probably pick 2 different teams.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well.
And this is intercepted.
There it is.
That should do it. He's picked off at his own 46.
All the way to the house.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Now Parkey for the extra point.
All right. I'm going to pick 2 random teams again.
Hey bot, but when you got it your dude was stuck in the animation and was running in place.
Parkey adds the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
All right, when I start another Madden custom exhibition game, if you are on my stream when I stop this one, and I start up a new one, if you could tell me which teams you want me to...
Jogging, he is so dedicated he trains while celebrating.
You could tell me which two teams you want me to play with, and I'll pick them that way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here?
So I'll set up in the stream in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that,
I'll go in the exhibition customized team, and then you guys could pick the teams I should play with and play against.
Umo KUS Broncos versus Redskins or Falcons.
Okay.
I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
Let me stop the stream here. Stop the stream after the game's over. And when I start it up again, I'll be in the custom exhibition list. And you can tell me which team is who and what team I should be with.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
And boy, that one drops in complete, but if he was hit
all right
sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. The Lions on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Your defense was so bad they could have easily got a TD, no offense, but the QB misheard.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.